What's up, guys? In this video, we are going to talk about 3 tips how we can soothe anxiety. I don't know about you, but I have been having anxiety issues or feeling anxious or even anxiety attacks one time or the other in life ever since I was a child. And the sad thing is, I didn't even know that it was anxiety. Yeah, until I was in my 20s, I had no idea it was anxiety that I was dealing with. I just thought that it is this uncomfortable feeling that everybody feels, but I never talk about either. So, and I know a lot of us, either because we don't know what it is or maybe out of embarrassment, we don't talk about it. But it is important that we admit there are these uncomfortable feelings that we don't like, but we feel it anyway, right? Especially when things are changing, when things are new, that now everybody's coming out of this pandemic right now. So going back to the life that they had and meeting people again and talking to strangers and all these things. So a lot of the anxiety who is coming back for a lot of people because year that we didn't really deal with the world, and now it's back to that. So that's one thing. And then there are so many other things that anxiety is a part of daily life. I've done some research, and just because I wanted to get out of that ugly feeling of feeling anxiety. I do not like that. I'm sure you don't either. It's just at one point in life, we just get used to it, right? So the first tip or the first technique is deep breathing. I know now you're going to say, oh yeah, I've been trying deep breathing for a long time and it's not working for me. No. That's not how it is. If you only take deep breaths when you feel anxiety is coming, or when you're totally in the middle of a full-blown anxiety attack, that's not going to work. In the middle of anxiety attack, you're not even going to remember to take deep breaths. So that's why it's very important that we make a deep breathing a regular thing. Yes, you heard it right. Deep breathing, a regular thing in our routine. So guess what I do now? Throughout the day, whether it is every hour or every 2 hours, it doesn't matter what you schedule or how often, but it has to be a regular thing that you take few conscious deep breaths throughout the day. So what I usually do, when just before my morning meditation routine, I will take some deep breaths. And then before I start work, I will take few deep breaths. And then before your lunchtime, you take few more deep breaths. And then in the evening, before you do something else, according to your routine, you can just add these deep breaths as the transition to your next thing, right? So when you take deep breaths, the important thing is you use all 3 parts of the body, like your belly, the sides of the rib cage, and the chest. So as you inhale, you fill up your belly first, and then the side of the rib cage, and then the chest is going to rise with air inside. So that's a one big full deep breath. And as you exhale, so you exhale like your chest goes down first, and then the ribs come together, and then the belly goes down, right? So deep, slow inhale and really slow exhale through your nose. So incorporate that into your routine if you want to soothe your anxiety. And the second tip is actually one of my favorite one. It's because you get to jump up and down, whether it is bouncing on a trampoline. Oh yeah, dancing and bouncing on a trampoline. Oh, you use a skipping rope, jumping rope, right? So anything that helps you to move up and down, like jump up and down, that actually releases endorphins in the body, and that helps. Like that helps to bring your mood up, shifts your mindset, and you cannot focus on all the crazy anxiety causing issues when you're jumping up and down. Like you're instantly in a really happy mood when you're jumping up and down. So what I have done is I've also incorporated this jumping into my daily routine. So first thing in the morning for me to wake up, it's I really like to jump up and down when I wake up because that just wakes me up. Yeah, I get on my trampoline and I just bounce for even just 2 minutes, and then sometime just before the lunch I will do that my trampoline, and then in the evening another few more minutes of jumping up and down. So guys, mark my word here, if you are jumping up and down, whether it's skipping rope and just bouncing and any sort of exercise that involves jumping up and down, it really moves your energy, moves your lymph fluid in the body, releases endorphins. So many benefits to it, not just the soothing your anxiety. So highly recommended, just do that a few times a day. Third tip, guys, is very interesting thing. I've learned it recently. So you just use your eye movements to shift your focus. So when you're going through anxiety attack or when you're having anxiety, your focus is only on that specific thing that causes you a lot of anxiety. So if you can shift that focus to much more wider depth, much more wider distance, that helps to break the mindset or the pattern of the anxiety. So what I usually do is I take the finger and move the finger in a laterally, and then follow the finger with my eyes. Don't move your head, just the eyes, right? And then you take the other finger, do it to the other side. Do it a few times, and then fun thing, you can also make circles, and then make sure you follow it with your eyes, right? So you do that a few times, and that'll actually help to increase your lateral distance, so you focus laterally, so your mind cannot focus on that anxiety causing one specific thing that you were focusing on before. So that's actually, like, if you're in a place that you can't do a lot of deep breaths or jump up and down, or maybe you can just, you don't even, once you practice this, you don't even need to use the finger to guide your eyes. You can just stretch your eyeballs to the side, right? So that way it'll help to soothe your anxiety and actually calm down your nervous system and kick your parasympathetic nervous system kick started. So because that's what we need to rest and relax, that should help, because it has been helping me in some combination of these techniques, or one of the techniques here and there, depending on how serious the anxiety is. I would use them, and it's been helping. So if it's helping me, and I know if you practice it and if you make it a regular routine, especially the first tip and the second tip, deep breathing and bouncing, yeah, that would actually help to reduce your anxiety levels. And there'll be a day that you don't really feel much of anxiety, or even if you feel some, you'll be able to kind of like, oh well, you're like my friend, I know you, I'm used to you, but you know what, I'm still okay. So keep practicing, and comment below and let me know if you are using any other techniques, and what do you think about these techniques. And also let us know where you're tuning in from. It's always nice to know where you're from. And if you've learned anything, or if you got even just entertainment out of this, make sure you hit the like button below. And if you're new to my channel and you have not subscribed yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button below. And thank you guys, and until the next video, namaste, take care.